Look out over the Nevada Test and Training Range, and you will see miles of nothing. 120 miles northwest of Las Vegas lies a sun-baked, featureless stretch of desert, buried behind empty rock and scrub. You won't find towering concrete walls or barbed wire fences around the perimeter. Instead, mine. For decades, the U.S. government refused to acknowledge the facility inside by name. Official maps referred to it with sterile designations, like the Nevada National Security Site, completely scrubbing any mention of the base itself from the public record. But an informational blackout rarely creates silence. If the military refuses to state what they are guarding, the public will inevitably fill that void with their own theories, driving thousands to travel to the desert looking for answers. This total absence of information creates a vacuum. When the government refuses to speak, the public's imagination becomes the only available source of truth, turning a patch of empty sand into a global center for paranoia. To understand the origin of the rumors, we have to look back to 1955. The aerospace company Lockheed needed a remote, highly secure location to test aircraft that defied conventional physics. They set up operations at Groom Lake. Over the next few decades, engineers used this dry lake bed to develop experimental planes like the U-2, the A-12 Archangel, and the SR-71 Blackbird. These were aircraft capable of flying at altitudes of 80,000 feet and exceeding speeds of Mach 3. By the late 1970s, they were flying the F-117 Nighthawk. To evade enemy radar, it relied on harsh, angular geometry. Protecting this bizarre shape from Soviet spy satellites required total operational secrecy, meaning test flights could only happen under the cover of night. The military couldn't hide everything in the sky. Civilian pilots and local residents occasionally caught glimpses of strange lights moving at speeds no commercial plane could match, and radar-invisible shapes starting quickly across the horizon. When concerned citizens reported these sightings, the military refused to offer any explanation. Confirming the existence of secret stealth fighters was out of the question, which left civilian witnesses without any rational point of reference for what they saw. People saw unrecognizable shapes behaving in ways no standard airplane should. Without answers from the authorities, those witnesses filled in the blanks themselves. The military's own classified test flights generated the earliest civilian rumors of unidentified flying objects. Those local murmurs stayed relatively quiet until 1989, when a man named Robert Lazar went on Las Vegas television. His interview acted as a catalyst, turning regional rumors into a global conspiracy theory. Lazar claimed he had worked inside the facility. He told reporters he had seen photographs of extraterrestrial bodies, and stated his actual job was to reverse engineer crashed alien spacecraft for the military. Investigators eventually revealed that Lazar had fabricated his educational and employment history. But because of the strict policy of absolute silence, the government could not officially step in to refute his specific claims without revealing the site's true purpose. That silence proved highly profitable. Over the next 3 decades, the alien myth expanded into a massive pop culture industry, turning nearby towns into tourist traps that fully adopted the extraterrestrial aesthetic. This cultural obsession peaked in 2019. Over 3 million people joined a social media event called Storm Area 51, organizing online to physically rush the military gates and uncover whatever secrets they believed were hidden inside. The military successfully kept its technology out of foreign adversaries, but in doing so, they lost control of the narrative surrounding the base. The secrets they guarded created a void that a generation of folklore rushed in to fill. In 2013, the CIA finally responded to a Freedom of Information Act request by releasing unredacted documents that officially acknowledged the existence and location of Area 51. The files detailed the true history of Groom Lake, linking its historical operations to the U-2 spy plane and other classified aircraft. There was zero mention of crashed saucers, alien bodies, or extraterrestrial technology. The government still monitors the sky. This animated map visualizes data from a 2021 Director of National Intelligence report. It displays 144 instances where modern military personnel encountered actual, unidentified aerial phenomena. Look closely at these verified encounters. As the map clears, a massive, empty, dark zone remains over the Nevada desert. Area 51 is entirely absent from modern UAP reports. This sprawling mythology of little green men provides the military with a layer of insulation. Every outlandish theory about alien technology makes the mundane reality of black budget testing harder for the public to track. Security analysts point out that today's classified projects likely involve hypersonic flight programs, advanced autonomous drone swarms, and next-generation radar evasion systems. The science happening on that tarmac pushes the boundaries of modern engineering. The government has no reason to correct the record. By letting the public chase alien ghosts in the desert, they successfully turn our own paranoia into a shield, hiding the future of war.